Well, it's summertime, and in the summer, we always worry about our kids regressing and what they've learned during the school year, as well as being bored. And I would like to provide some solutions to those problems today with books. Let's start with babies. Now, we don't need to worry about the summer slide with babies, but we do want them to love books. So I'm going to show you some interactive options that are just going to keep these babies coming back for more. This is our Slide and See series. It's so cute. Each book has a little interactive tab that the baby can put their little finger in. See how the owl eyes open and close? They're so cute, and it teaches the babies cause and effect. Next, move on to Muddle and Match. This is a great one for toddlers on up to bigger kids even like playing with these. Each page is divided into 3 sections. And so you have character over here, and you have this fun story full of alliteration over here. So they can read the stories as is, or they can mix it up, create their own little creature on this side, and it changes the story, but it still makes sense. So it gives them a little control over their story, and they love that. Next, we'll move on to Farmyard Tales. This is great when you need a little quiet time, whether it's in the car or maybe quiet time in the room to give you a little break. This book comes with a CD, and so that they can put the CD in and then read along with the story. In addition, this is one of our dual readers, which is a really great system for teaching kids to learn how to read with simpler text at the top and a little bit more advanced text at the bottom. So that is the complete book of Farmyard Tales with a CD. For art lovers, we have the Color and Pop-Up Animals, which is really cool and creative, like nothing I've ever seen before, where the kids can make their own pop-up book. They start by coloring the pictures in the book, and then in the back is a little pocket that contains the pop-up portion of each page. So they're able to color that and then attach it to the page in the appropriate spots, and they have created their own creation of a pop-up book. Magic painting is something we love in our house. My kids never say no when I recommend we start it. This is a painting book that you do with just water, so it's really low mess, and when you put the water on the pages, the colors really pop out. This is Unicorns. It's our newest addition to the Magic Painting series, but we have many other options. One thing I love about Usborne Books and More is that they take a concept that's already been done and then just kick it up a notch. And that's what they did with this Color by Numbers book. This is great for kids and adults alike. How relaxing to sit with your crayons or your colored pencils and just color according to the numbers. They're really different than some others that I've seen before, and they create really amazing designs when you're done. A lot of kids love a Things to Spot book. This one in particular is the big book of Things to Spot, so it has a ton of pages and a ton of different puzzles. So we have the page here and then what to find on the bottom, and then there's some extra puzzles throughout the book of things that they need to do and find. This is a great idea for if you are in the car, if you are in a waiting room at the doctor's office. It just gives them so much to do and really stimulates their brain at the same time. Now moving on to some older kids. If you have a child that's really interested in a career, this is our Academy series. This particular one is for astronauts, but we have other career options. And what this is an activity book that kind of takes them through the steps that they need to learn to do that particular career. Now that's done through puzzles on paper, it's done through punch-out models, it's done through activities, games, all kinds of things. So this is one that they can be entertained for hours by while they're learning about the career choice that they want to do. All right, if you have a child that loves video games or computers, this is a great option. This is Coding for Beginners using Scratch, and it uses this program that was designed by MIT for kids especially called Scratch that allows them to start coding. And it gives them step-by-step projects on how to create these little creatures, make them move, make them say things. It's really, really fun. This one can start with even really young kids, like I would say about 6 years old. If they're more advanced, we also have one with a program called Python, a little bit more advanced coding program. But what a great project for them to learn over the summer to be able to code. All right. Now, if you have a science lover in your house, this is one that is going to create ideas for things to do all summer long. This is 100 science experiments. Each page gives you a different project, what you need for the project, simple things that you may already have at home, and teaches them these great science concepts at the same time. You could even do one of these a week, or maybe one a day if you've really got a science lover that is able to kind of keep them busy, keep them engaged, and learn at the same time. So that's 100 science experiments. Now finally, if you have a music lover, this is the big keyboard book. We have one that's similar for drums as well, and a couple other options for different types of music. This is great because it has a little on-off switch in the back, and when you turn it on, these keys actually work. So we have the dark keys and the white keys, and there are songs in the book that they can learn how to play based on the shapes that are on the keys. Both keys work at the same time, so they can use both hands to play the songs, and they're learning these songs while they are learning how to make the chords and how to make this beautiful music. So that is the Usborne Big Keyboard Book. So I hope in that big stack of books you have found something that are going to help keep your kids engaged this summer and beat that summer slide. Let me know if I can answer any questions.